We all have choices to make, and some choices involve other people, and we need to get other people's involvement to make those choices. And some choices we can make ourselves. We don't need to ask anybody. We can go ahead and make those choices. Knowing the difference is important because we ought not to make the choices that other people should be involved with by ourselves, nor should we try to involve too many other people in decisions that we're allowed to make by ourselves. Uh, when we moved to Sioux Lookout in 2005, there was a shop property we were moving to, and there was a room in the shop that had been used as a bedroom, but I was planning to use it as an office. It had wainscoting around the room, so there were boards that went like halfway up, and the carpet was a blue carpet. There was carpet in the room. It was blue. I love blue, so it's my favorite color. And but the room needed painted, and so I was going to paint it, and then I was going to paint the board part of it, the lower part around the bottom, the wainscoting. I was going to paint that blue. So I went to Canadian Tire in Dryden to get some blue paint so that I could paint that. I picked out a really uh, deep, what I thought was a beautiful blue, and I took the color chart to the counter where they mix the paint and told the lady there that I would like to have a gallon of this color of paint. And so she looked at it and she said, do you want to take that outside and look at it in the natural lighting? Because here, under the fluorescent lighting can distort the color. And so when you paint it, it might not look exactly the same as it does here under the fluorescent lights. And once we mix it, you can't return it. So um, maybe you should take it outside and look at it in natural lighting. And I was like, no, this is what I want. And she said, well, do you think maybe you should take it home and ask your wife what she thinks about it? And I said, no, this is for a room that I'm going to be using, and I can paint it whatever color I want. And she's saying, well, just so you know, we can't take it back. You can't return it. And I said, no, that's fine. I'm fine with that. It'll be okay. I'm allowed to choose this color. Well, then her sales training kicked in, and she said, well, it is a really rich color. And so she mixed it up, and I painted it in my office. I loved it. It was great. And it was true. It was a decision that I was able to make by myself. I didn't have to ask anybody. It was going to be my office. I could paint it whatever color I wanted. Other people could come into my office and maybe they didn't like it, but I liked it, and that was all that mattered. And it worked out well.